What's happening, people? Welcome to another video with Allsortzz, and we have got another real versus fake. I had to put it up against this W69 Ultra, as in my opinion this is by far the best ultra smartwatch that you can get on the market as of yet. But if you haven't seen the unboxing and review of this W69 Ultra, make sure you check out my previous video, or I'll leave the link in the description box below. So just before I get started, make sure you follow me on one of the social medias above, as I always put up sneak peeks on what to expect and all sorts. And as always, make sure you subscribe and also hit the bell notification so when I upload any video you'll actually be notified. So what we're going to do in this video, we'll take a look at the boxes, take a look at what we get inside, we'll take a look at the smartwatches, take a look at the design, and then I'll show you the operating system on both of these. And while we are doing that, I'll show you what to look out for as always when you want to purchase an original, but comparing that to the W69 and how these ultra smartwatch copies are getting better and better day by day. So if you have any other questions, or if you want to see any other videos with any other smartwatches, let me know in the comment section below and I'll be happy to do that for you. Make sure you subscribe. As always, let's get started. So if you haven't guessed it, the one to my left is the Apple Watch Ultra, and this one to my right is the W69 Ultra. So let me just tell you a few design flaws with both of these. Now of course with the original everything's nice and flush, it's really well built and everything like that, but when it comes to the W69 I will tell you the differences just in case someone actually tries and sells you this as the original. So the first things first is, as you see on the back, you have got the Apple logo on the original, but you haven't got that on the W69 Ultra. The text is much more darker on the W69 Ultra as well, and the sensors are a little bit different. Now another thing you need to check out is the watch band buttons. They're silver on the original and they're the same color as the back panel on the W69 Ultra. The screws are in the similar places as well. You've got this sticker here, but some people will probably take that off and tell you it's still an original. But make sure you check out the sensors. It's supposed to have big black circles, as you can see there, but when it comes to this W69 it's much more different. But that's one thing to check out on the back panel of both of these smartwatches. When it comes to the side where the crown is, the first things first is, has it got an antenna line? Now with the original you can see the antenna line straight away, but with the W69 Ultra you can actually see the antenna line, but it's faint. It's really light, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that on camera. It's really light, but with the original it's much more darker. You can see the antenna line going, but on the W69 Ultra it's really light. On one side you can't even see it, but if you bring it close you can see it because it's painted on really light. Coming to the crown, as you can see here, the placement of the ring, the orange ring, is similar, but it's much more thinner compared to the original. That is a minute difference that you need to check out. I'm just trying to tell you much more detail, so when you're actually looking at one of these you know what to look out for. The mic cutout on the original is circle is much more smaller compared to the W69 Ultra, and these cutouts are in the same place as well and they look same as the original. Coming to the power button, as you can see here, it's much more thicker on the W69 compared to the original Apple Watch Ultra. Coming to the front of the screen, as you can see, it is similar in size and also the shape of the screen. It's a nice oval rounded edge, but I don't know if you can actually see the color. We'll bring it to this side here and I'll bring it a bit closer. So if you check out the chrome orange sport button, it's much more dark. It's a dark chrome orange compared to the Apple Watch Ultra. It's a bit more lighter. The speaker grills or circles are much more bigger on the original compared to the W69 Plus Ultra. They're a bit smaller, but they are placed in the middle. Compared to some other ones, they really placed lower than that. And as you can see here, you've got the mic cutouts on either side, which pretty sure the circles on the original is a bit more bigger compared to the W69 Plus Ultra. But I don't know if you can actually see the color difference on camera. Looking at it at both of the smartwatches, the color difference, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's a little bit darker shade on the original compared to the W69 Plus Ultra. I don't know if you can catch that on camera. And as you can see with the antenna line, you can see it nicely on the Apple Watch Ultra, but you can't actually see it on the W69 Plus Ultra, but obviously because of the light. But when you turn it around, you can actually see it. Don't know if you can actually see the color difference as well. They are getting closer, but you never know what will happen in another 6 months. So if you want to see what new smartwatches they are coming out, then make sure you do subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I can get some more videos and different videos out. So if you check out the bump on the side of the watches, it's just a bit more thicker on the W69 Plus Ultra compared to the Apple Watch Ultra. Just a slight difference. The crown, as you can see, is not as flush on this push out as the original. It's nice and flush. Obviously you've got the bumps of the power button, but that's same. But it should sit flush to the this bump here, but on the W69 Plus Ultra you can see the crown is much more thicker. Right, it's time to switch these on. So as you would know, with the original, it boots up as the Apple logo. It does take a little bit of time, but with the W69 Plus Ultra, it shouldn't take that long. So holding in the power button, you get the ring animation that says it's loading, and straight away. Now, if you didn't see the unboxing and review on this W69 Plus Ultra, make sure you check it out, because this is the first smartwatch that actually contains the dynamic island. Now, when you're actually using some of the apps like music and everything, it will actually show up on this dynamic island as well, and also your notifications. You can check all of that in the previous video when I unboxed and reviewed it. But yeah, the original doesn't actually contain that as well. Like I was saying, with the screen to body ratio, it's much more better. It has an AMOLED display. Some of the features, it's an AMOLED display. It's got 2 GB of memory, so you can put photos, ebooks, music, pictures, whatever you want on it. You can put your own watch faces on it as well. The new feature being this dynamic island. My Apple Watch Ultra has finally booted up, so let's take a look at, see, as you can see, I've got notifications from Allsortzz saying subscribe. You should say to Allsortzz. I'll delete that one. Look at that. I tried getting the same watch face, and as you can see here, the screen to body ratio on both of these look really good. I'm pretty sure the original has a thicker bezel, but if you can catch that on screen, let me know in the comments. But as you can see, with this W69 Plus Ultra, you can take this dynamic island off. All you got to do is make sure you go into settings, I think, I'm not too sure, and also you go into universal. Wait. Screen brightness, always on display, dynamic island. We'll take that off, and as you can see, dynamic island has gone off. But yeah, check that out. They both have AMOLED display. They both got always on display as well. Really nice looking screens. As you can see, they're all the same. They just go off straight away. But yeah, look at that. You won't even tell the difference until we start using it. So let's take a look at some of the features. You have got animation on the original that jumps up and down, but it doesn't do that on the W69 Plus Ultra. but you won't even know, you won't even realize. So let's swipe it down. As you can see, it brings the notification up. Swiping it down, same again, brings the notification up. Bit different, no news on your W69 Plus Ultra and no notification on there. So swiping it to the right, you bring the split screen on the W69 Plus Ultra. Swiping it to the right will change your watch face on the original. Swiping it to the left will bring up your activity list, which is your sport mode. Swiping it to the left will change your watch face as well. Swiping it up will bring up your shortcuts on the original, and these are some of the apps that I've used as well. You can use all of the apps, whatever you use on there. To bring up the shortcuts on the W69 Plus Ultra, you got to push in the power button. No idea why that placement is like that, but as you can see here, let's bring up the shortcuts, and as you can see, they are quite similar. It has got NFC, they both got NFC as well. The full features are on the W69 Plus Ultra on the unboxing review, so I'm just showing you what the operating system is like, and also how they have copied the original and how close it is as well. So as you can see, you can add more shortcuts. It has got a recorder as well, and same again with the original, you can add more as well, which is cool. I have done a recording on here as well, which says subscribe to also. So pushing in the crown will bring up your menu. Pushing in the crown on the original will bring up your menu interface. You've got 2 menu interfaces on the original, and I think about 5 or 6 on the W69 Plus Ultra, so you do get that variety right there. So let's bring up and show you. So they're both really nice and smooth when it comes to the crown, when you're using the crown. So they both have games, they both have always on display, they both have notifications. You can make phone calls from both of them. Of course, the original has more apps. You can change languages. The battery is decent on both of these as well. You can store music on both of these. You can store ebooks. You can store pictures, your phone books, everything. There's lots of things you can actually do with both of these. You haven't got a walkie-talkie feature on this W69 Plus Ultra, but there might be one that comes out that will have that feature. So that is the little comparison between the W69 Plus Ultra and the Apple Watch Ultra. Like I said, this video is just to show you comparison between both of these and how close they have got to copying the Apple Watch Ultra. I have showed you the differences and what to look out for, because some people will actually sell this as the original, because in my opinion this is a really good ultra smartwatch. Probably one of the best ones I've used so far yet. There's loads of other ones yet to come on also, so make sure you do subscribe to that. But like I said, the dynamic island is a winner for me on this W69 Plus Ultra. It doesn't have it on the Apple Watch Ultra. It's something you need to look into if you're watching, you know what I mean. Anyways, if you want to see any other videos with these smartwatches, let me know in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video, real versus fake video of the Apple Watch Ultra versus the W69 Plus Ultra. Which one would you buy? The Apple Watch Ultra costs over £600 and the W69 Plus Ultra costs around £30 to £40. So yeah, there's a big price difference. But anyways, thanks again for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you again for another video.